Hi everyone, welcome to Mindful Crafts and More. I'm Katrina. This is your first time checking out my channel. Welcome. Take a look at this video or any of my other videos, and if you find yourself inspired, join my channel. For those of you guys who are returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you just hanging out with me for a bit. So guys, the title of this video is Try It Out Tuesday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this a regular thing, but I really do try out quite a few patterns, quite a few yarns and things like that. And maybe I can just bring you guys along as I am sampling these different things. So we'll see how today goes. And then based on how you guys respond, it'll determine if I try to do another one again. Okay, sound good? All right, so the first thing is this. What am I wearing? I'm wearing my knotted I-cord necklace that I made a while back. This was actually a tutorial for Paracord. And I looked at it and I thought, you know what? I would love to do that with an I-cord. Let me see if it'll work. And sure enough, it did. Just a wonderful, wonderful pattern to knot it. Okay, so the actual I-cord is my pattern, but the knotting technique was done from a video over on the channel board Paracord. That's the name of the channel. All right, and I did put in a comment and gave the video a like and everything, and I was really hoping to be able to show you guys how the knotting was done, but I didn't get a response, and so I really want to make sure that I'm being careful if it's not something that I could do. So what I'll do is find a different knot and show you guys how you can use your I-cords to do something like this. All right, now another I-cord project is something that I am working on. Now, this is a pattern by a person named George Wallace. I found it online. And the reason I found it is because I had this wonderful idea that I wanted to make my own eye mask so that I could do a video. And in my mind, it seemed so easy to do. And I actually started working on the eye mask quite a while ago. But I kind of got a creative block and I stopped. I put it down and now I'm just getting back to it. All right, so let me show you the eye mask. Okay, so this is it. And it is made in this direction. So you start here and then you do increases, decreases, increases, and then you end up at the top here. So now the way the pattern is written, the designer actually tells you to just get elastic, but I really didn't want to use elastic. And I looked around to try to find some that was colored. And I would have had to send out for it. I didn't know if I was going to need it or use it again. So, and I could have dyed it, but the deeper colors I think are harder to dye. The lighter colors are easier to dye as far as elastic is concerned. And so I thought, you know, that's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to make an I-cord. So this is what I am doing here. I have just continued my stitches and then I'm doing my I-cord. And once I'm done with the I-cord, I'll connect it and it will be ready. So you see my process, that's kind of how I'm going to do it. All right, so I'm about halfway there because if you see my I-cord, it comes to about halfway. And so I got a little bit more of that to go. And then I'll be able to use it for the video that I have planned. All right, so now what prompted me to go ahead and pick this up, because this video that I was wanting to do is really long overdue. And I just thought this was an awesome pattern that I could use for it, just use my yarn. Okay. All right. Now, the next thing is more recently, I was inspired by Pricilla. She did a video in response to a challenge. Okay. And this video that she did recently was a knit video, and the previous one that she did was a crochet video. All right. And if you haven't seen it, please go over and watch both of those videos. One is a blindfold challenge crochet, and one is a blindfold challenge knit. Okay. And she did a wonderful job on both of those videos. Okay. So I just am really inspired by that. And her video, she was challenged by Marcelle over at One Virtuous Woman, or OVW. And so I saw the video where Marcelle had done a live, and she did a hat from beginning to end. And I wanted to go ahead and make the hat. And at that time, I didn't necessarily want to do it blindfolded, because I want to do the blindfold challenge so that I can videotape it to help out MarshaLee. And I know this is a roundabout, so please just be patient with me. But MarshaLee is a wonderful and talented young lady, and her channel is called Blind Stitches Creation. And I mean, she's just awesome. She has lost her vision, and yet she's continuing on to craft. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. So Marcelle was doing her challenge, and when she did it, she did one of her patterns, and it was a hat. And so I thought, wow, that's a really pretty hat. Let me see if I can make that hat. Okay, so lately I've been using a lot of variegated yarns. And so I grabbed one of my skeins of variegated yarns and went ahead and made the pattern as Marcelle was making hers with her challenge. So I'm going to show you her hat. It's called the Crocholi hat, I believe. And she said it's a crocheted hat and it has openings. So that's where she got the name from. And I think that's really creative. All right, so let me grab the hat that I made. Okay, so this is the hat that I made. And this variegated yarn is the Purple Multi Mainstays yarn. It's a worsted category 4. I used the eye hook just like her pattern calls for. And by the way, guys, this hat pattern is free on Ravelry. And so please go over and check out Marcelle's video. Also check out the pattern on Ravelry. It's a lovely, lovely pattern, and it works up actually very quickly. So yeah, check it out. So what I did here though with the pattern is I followed the pattern exactly. The only thing I did was, because this is a very busy variegated yarn, I went ahead and broke it up with another color. So this is purple, just yarn worsted, okay? And then I went back to using the Mainstays Purple Multi, and then back to the purple to kind of break it up a little bit. I think the hat would be wonderful if I just used one variegated yarn, if the yarn wasn't so busy. This one I think was way too busy, and I thought that it would have been way too much if I continued to use all the same color for the whole hat. So you guys let me know what you think. What do you think about the fact that I changed it up and broke up the color a little bit for this hat? I do like it now. I like the way it came out. As I was working it up though, I wasn't sure about it because I just really thought that this was way too intense up here. All right, but I do think that because I broke it up, that it's probably much, much better now. and hopefully it does Marcelle's pattern justice. Okay, but wonderful pattern, easy to do. It didn't take me long, and thank you so much, Marcelle. So I'm shouting out quite a few people today, right? All right, so now I would like to challenge you guys. Try out patterns, try out using different yarn combinations, and see what you can come up with. Sometimes you can take a pattern that's an old pattern, that's a plain pattern, and change up with combination of yarns and give it a whole new look. All right. So what do you guys think about Try It Out Tuesday? Do you think it's okay? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and let me know what you guys think. What are you guys working on right now? It is the season of giving and time for us to just reflect and think on wonderful, wonderful things. And in doing so, we can really get our creative juices going, right? So I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Do everything you can to be mindful, everything you can to be at your best health. And by all means, guys, be crafty every day. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Bye-bye now.